All right, y'all. The ideal of this Max Slash, which is kind of got the RC community, some people are a lot excited about it, some aren't, but it is what it is. But this is not actually a new concept. I'll show you guys in just a second how I actually built one of these over 9 years ago. Now, mine isn't going to be or wasn't as big as this new Max Slash. There it is, showed there next to the Traxxas UDR. But I actually did build this vehicle 9 years ago, and I called it a Slash Max. And there it is right there. I actually took a Traxxas Slash, put an E-Max body on it, and I put different tires and wheels on it, and I actually ran it. So I'll try to leave a link or some links, or maybe create a playlist and put that below in the description. But this concept is kind of not new. I did it a while back, and I think some people were trying to do this before, but I have several videos, as you guys can see there on my channel. You see they are 9 years ago. So I've been doing YouTube for a good minute, but these videos, if you guys see, they're not the best quality, but this concept was done before. So if you can't afford the new one when it comes out, you can always take a regular Slash and convert it. And I actually had a video where I talked about what I did for that. This is the first one I did. I had some Proline trenchers on there. And like I said, that's when I was kind of playing around with the concept of it. And you guys can see that this is what it looks like. And of course, I did this, like I said, over 9 years ago. And it was actually pretty cool when I did, and it actually performed well. And I'll show you guys a couple of videos when I was actually running it out there. I took it to the skate park and stuff, and I did a lot of different things with it. So it's actually a fun truck. The one thing you're gonna have to worry about is when you mount the body on there. This video kind of talks about it, and it's an old video, like I said. You do have to do a couple of minor adjustments to it to get it to fit right. I think these trenchers fit okay, but as I got other tires and wheels on them, they fit a lot better than the trenchers did. The trenchers, you just needed a wider offset for it. So I do recommend getting a wide offset or half offset tire and wheel for. I can't believe what these were, but I showed there where I believe this Traxxas Maxx body actually fit right on. I didn't have to do too much trimming, so it fit right on the Slash bumper. And I believe this is not an LCG Slash. This is probably a high center of gravity Slash too. So you can do it on an LCG Slash. Yeah, it's a high center of gravity. I can look at that bumper and tell from there. So in that video, I talk about it. Oh no, it is the LCG. Okay. I talk about what I did for it, how to do particular adjustments for the body mounts, because the Max body I purchased here was already pre-painted, and it came with mounts on there, and it actually mounted right on there, and I was actually surprised about that. That it mounted on there. I believe I did this for a high center of gravity too at some point, but the LCG one performed a lot better because now I had bigger tires and stuff on it, and I did use the stock system in it. So I'll leave a link below in the description so you guys can at least check out this video. Like I said, it's an old video, and you guys can see I talked about a lot there. And I think I may have did some other stuff to it, put GTR shocks and stuff like that on it, and then I took it out and ran it. Now when I first ran it, there's a video on it. I decided to change the tires. I didn't like the way it handled too much with these tires on it. And then of course I did take it to the skate park, and I ran it there at the skate park. Now you see it running here with the Stampede 4x4 brushed wheels on here, and it actually looked and performed well. You guys can see that there. I think I geared down to an 11 tooth pinion gear because I was running 3S on it, and you guys can see that it performed really well there. Actually performed real good. I mean, it was actually at that point in time one of my favorite trucks to drive. That's why I did like 9 videos on it. You guys know when I like a video, I actually start running it a lot and doing a lot of videos and stuff on it. And this was, of course, no exception to the rule. I'm trying to think of what else was done to it. I can't recall if I had GTR shocks on here or not. I think I was doing some modifications and just out trying to run it. But you guys see, like I said, it performed really well, and this video is 9 years old. So the concept for it is nothing new, and I do have a video where I kind of took it off-road. Now, here at the skate park, I didn't try to bash it or, you know, do anything crazy. You guys know I don't do a lot of that stuff for my videos because I really don't like working on cars. I mean, when stuff breaks, I'm like, oh my gosh. But you can see even with those Stampede 4x4 tires on it, it actually performed very well. I do recommend, if you do have a Slash and you're going to do this conversion, that you get some aluminum hexes for those, because those plastic hexes I had on here, after putting a lot of power through it, they ended up eating the hexes and then rounding out the hexes inside the wheels. So I do recommend that you go in and you do some aluminum hexes in there so those plastic ones won't round out. Now I'm actually kind of looking at this and enjoying it because it's actually pretty good. and pretty cool that I ran this out here. And then I took it off road too for it, man. You guys see there, this is all stock. I didn't change out the 2075 servo or anything. It didn't really need it. I think at some point in time it did kind of strip, but you may want to do that, but you don't need to. I just put it through a lot and I was running it kind of everywhere and it performed really well. And then I took it off to one of my other spots and I ran it off road. Bow, 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 bow. I think my battery or something came out on that jump there. I think I have the Red Cat tires on here, the ones that actually come on the first generation of Volcano truck. And I was just outrunning. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. Look how fast it is. I think it was going close to about 50 miles per hour, and that's all I needed. And I believe here I did actually put the 11 tooth back in there because it did overheat when I took it off road the first time with a 13 in it. So I may go ahead and do this build again. Try and decide if I'm gonna do that or not, because I don't have a slash anymore, but I can get an LCG slash and then get a Traxxas Maxx body for it and go through this build again. I think that'd be pretty cool to get this, to show this to you guys how to run it. Or if you guys are out there, you can do it too. It's not difficult or anything like that. But you guys can see here with the Red Cat tires on it. I wanted a different look. I like the way the tread looked on those tires. Look at that, all over the place. Hitting those big rocks and stuff. So there will be links below in the description for this, and I'll try to create a playlist so you guys can see it from the very beginning to the very end, and then try to kind of put that on here as well so you guys can see that. But it ran well. It ran really, really good. I really enjoyed it now that I'm looking back at it. And I may have to redo another one because like I said, this is a slash max. When they got a max slash, it's kind of the opposite or whatever for it. We got it kind of reversed up. But Traxxas, I said back then, they should create something like this. Take their LCG chassis on the slash and make something like this, because I think it would be actually a good vehicle to have in their arsenal. We know that, you know, I don't expect them to do anything new with it, but it'd be cool if they actually did something like this and put this out there for people to actually purchase, and don't do a brush version and don't do a BL2S version for it. It definitely needs 3S to perform well, but they may do it, I don't know. But it would be cool if they took this and did something like this, because this actually, like I said, as I'm looking at it, I'm kind of smiling, remember kind of the joy it brought for me. Bow, 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 look at that. And the truck survived. That was a good thing. It was tough. And that's before they had the upgraded A-arms. I may have, no, I actually didn't put the RPM A-arms on here either. It was still stock. And look how good that performs. And those with those Red Cat tires and wheels on it. Like I say, y'all, this concept is nothing new. So if you want me to revisit this, put it down in the comments below. Maybe I'll go ahead and build another one and do a whole build series on it. So I don't know what else to say. This is actually pretty cool. So you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you watching.